Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're breaking down a literal cheat sheet designed to help you earn US dollars from anywhere in the world. Seriously, if you've ever wanted to tap into the global digital economy, you are in exactly the right place.
All right, let's dive right in. We're looking at exactly 100 different remote job platforms today. And hey, this isn't just some random list thrown together. It's a highly specific, organized map designed to connect your exact skills with global clients who are ready to pay in USD.
The sheer scale of the remote economy is honestly mind-blowing. A massive grid of 20 distinct categories and 100 platforms. Now, I know it sounds like a lot, but don't worry. We're going to transform this whole thing into a highly actionable roadmap for your specific skill set so you know exactly where to start.
To keep things from getting overwhelming, we've grouped these into 5 clear supercategories: general boards and virtual admin, creative, content, and marketing, tech, data, and engineering, specialized professional services, and finally, microtasks, surveys, and selling.
Starting off with Section 1, General Boards and Virtual Admin. These are your foundational platforms for pretty much every skill level.
Now, what's really fascinating is the contrast in how you actually go about finding work. On one side, you've got general freelancing marketplaces like Upwork, Fiverr, Freelancer, and TopTal. That's where you actively pitch individual services on a project-by-project basis. But on the flip side, we have dedicated remote job boards like We Work Remotely, Remote.co, Remotive, and Just Remote. Those are geared toward finding traditional, full-time employment roles that just happen to be remote. It's a totally crucial distinction depending on how you want to work.
If your superpower is organization and communication, well, you have 8 distinct starting lines to earn USD right out of the gate. For virtual assistants, you can explore sites like Zirtual, Boldly, Time, etc., and Belay Solutions. Or, if you prefer customer service, platforms like LiveOps, Support.com, Alorica, and Indeed are fantastic entry points.
Moving right along to Section 2, Creative, Content, and Marketing. Let's talk about monetizing your artistic and strategic skills.
For you visual artists and graphic designers out there, maybe you're working from a corner cafe or a home studio, these 4 platforms are absolute gold mines. We're talking about 99 Designs, Design Crowd, Dribbble, and Behance. Instead of getting completely lost on the general boards, these sites put your visual portfolio front and center for clients who are actively seeking top-tier talent.
But hey, if words are your weapon of choice, honestly, skip the general boards. Dive straight into dedicated content hubs like ProBlogger, Contenta, TextBroker, and iWriter. These cater exclusively to copywriters, bloggers, and content strategists who are looking to monetize their writing.
Notice how digital growth roles are cleverly split up into marketing and SEO on one side and social media management on the other. Specialized platforms like SEO Clerks, Workana, ClickWorker, and Hubstaff Talent sit right alongside tool-based networks like Hootsuite, Buffer, SocialBee, and Agorapulse to totally round out your social media management hubs. And for the photographers and videographers, these 4 massive marketplaces are how you earn passive USD income. By uploading to Shutterstock, Adobe Stock, Alamy, and Pond5, you're reminded that remote earning isn't just about trading your time for money. It's about creating digital assets that literally generate income while you sleep. Okay, Section 3, Tech, Data, and Engineering. These are the high-demand roles driving the digital economy. The crucial takeaway here is the distinction between general tech hubs like GitHub, HackerRank, Dice, and Stack Overflow versus dedicated engineering placement platforms. If you're an established software engineer looking for high-level placement, you really want to focus your energy on rigorous vetting sites like Turing, Angel.co, Hireable, or Outsourcing.
Interestingly grouped right near the tech spaces, we find avenues for those who can manage, market, or host virtual digital events. Hopin, Eventbrite, Bizzabo, and Airmeet represent a massive sector of the modern remote economy. It creates a huge demand for specialists who know exactly how to run these digital stages seamlessly. All right, on to Section 4, Specialized Professional Services. It is time to leverage those high-level niches.
Just look at how hyper-focused the remote world has actually become. Lawyers and legal pros, for instance, can utilize Law Trades or UpCounsel right alongside FlexJobs and LegalZoom to offer counsel across borders. Meanwhile, medical professionals can practice telehealth via MD Live and HealthTap or find care roles on Care.com and Upwork. The remote economy for sure has a place for highly regulated traditional professions. Whether you're monetizing your expertise by teaching on VIP Kid, Teachable, Preply, and OutSchool, or you're out there closing deals globally via LinkedIn, Remote.co, Simply Hired, and FlexJobs, your specialized skills have a direct platform. Education and sales are absolute pillars of the remote workspace.
Now, if you happen to be bilingual or you just have lightning-fast typing skills with crazy good attention to detail, these 4 platforms are the industry standards for transcription and translation. Rev, Gengo, CrowdSurf, and TranscribeMe are fantastic, flexible options where you can log in and claim work exactly when it suits your schedule.
Finally, Section 5, Microtasks, Surveys, and Selling. This is all about accessible, entry-level earning.
So, microtasks. These are essentially small, bite-sized units of work that algorithms and AI just cannot do perfectly yet. Amazon's MTurk, Microworkers, ClickWorker, and Remote Tasks let you start earning right away. It's task-based pay, meaning the faster and more accurate you are, the more you make in a day.
For purely opinion-based earning, these 4 sites, SurveyJunkie, Swagbucks, User Testing, and Inbox Dollars, they will literally pay you simply for sharing your feedback on products and websites. User testing is a particularly fascinating one. You actually get paid to record your screen and speak your honest thoughts out loud while navigating new websites. How cool is that?
And of course, if you're someone who prefers selling physical or digital goods rather than trading your time, Etsy, eBay, Amazon services, and Redbubble remain the absolute titans of remote commerce. They give you instant access to this massive global pool of buyers ready to spend in US dollars.
So, we've unpacked all 100 platforms across 20 unique categories. You've got the skills, and now you've got the map. The only question left is, which of these URLs are you going to type into your browser first? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I absolutely cannot wait to see what you build in the remote economy.